of the most important ancient Egyptian beliefs was that a person could not reach the afterlife if their body did not survive. This is why Egyptians embalmed and preserved the bodies of the deceased, creating mummies. The Eternal Life in Ancient Egypt exhibition includes artifacts excavated from Egyptian tombs such as pottery vessels, jewelry, tools, and mummies.
You did do it fast.
The history of mummification, at least in regards to Egypt, can be directly traced back to their religion. You had to be perfectly preserved so that you would be in your perfect state in the afterlife. The riches of a pharaoh, along with their perfectly preserved body, would allow their soul to travel to the other side and thus be allowed to rest with the gods of Egypt. This, in turn, would allow the pharaoh to become immortal and worshipped by the people for all of eternity. To further protect their bodies, they were buried in...
Curses didn't stop several thieves from invading tombs and stealing a lot of precious jewelry and other expensive items that accompanied mummies into the afterlife.
11.
In Victorian times, unwrapping mummies was a popular party event. The party host would buy a mummy and guests would get to unwrap it. Very strange way to party, don't you think?
Princess Ukuk's tattoos are cool. This ancient female mummy was found buried next to 2 warriors and had tattoos visible on her shoulder. She now resides in a mausoleum in Goro Altesk. She's believed to be from the Pazik people, a nomadic people from the 5th century described by Herodotus. The cool thing about these tattoos is they're a lot like modern day tattoos and are extremely elaborate. Her remains were preserved, buried in the deep cold permafrost of the north until they were...
A big misunderstanding. The Egyptian religion believed they were actually messengers for the gods, that animals could communicate between humans and the gods. And so millions of animals over a period of 1,000 years were mummified in temples by priests and sold to pilgrims that visited particular temple sites. Really what they are little rat.
One of the surefire magnets at any museum is its collection of mummies. The exhibit reopened on November 17, 2011 with a redesigned display of mummies, both animal and human. Eternal Life in Ancient Egypt now shows 4 human mummies, double the previous display, and, in 11 newly designed cases, explains what the museum scientists have learned about the artifacts and Egyptian burial practices. Before, there were 3 rather musty cases in an outdated exhibit hall.